Gua testing dulu pakai stick bisa kan ya? Bisa coy, mantap. Oke, gua umpetin dulu. Oh gitu, oke. Wait. Udah ada zombie. Gue tadi mau ngapain ya? Gue lupa aja mau ngapain. Live chat. Gue kok kalau abis streaming live chat nggak muncul ya? Oke, udah deh, udah. Kita mulai. Oke, langsung buka live. Ntar sticknya udah nyala. Oke. Udah ada ya? Ada nggak? Asik. Adaan ya? Ini cara ngelangin mouse gimana? Mohon maaf ya. Mouse agak ganggu ya. Ntar gue ngambil minum dulu kali ya. Oh, ntar wait. Ada satu hal yang harus gue lakukan. Musik matiin. Oke. Loh. Mungkin boleh lah ya, sedikit lah ya. Apa sih? Oke. Wait, gua ngambil tisu sama mau ngambil minum dulu bentar ya. Aduh, oke, sudah siap. Langsung kita new game. Sambil minum cuy. Suara game nggak gede enggak?
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city based not on the man, but on the automobile, the car. A symbol of freedom and vitality.
Oh enggak, sip, aman ya. Toko kecilan. Gue takut kekecilan deh. Ini mic gue juga ini deh, nge-ground deh kayaknya. Wait. Ntar ya. Oke, sip, mic-nya udah aman. Udah lah ya, segini lah ya. Wait, udah segitu. Sip.
Where every man can own his own home, have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors.
Tes.
A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory.
Oke, aman. Masih prolog lah ya. Nyertain tentang apa nih? Ini kota Hollywood.
The city of dreams. Or
Atau
Hollywood,
LA,
thoughts
kan
and desires of
Noire.
the entire planet.
Nyeritain LA gitu ya. Kali ngerti juga gue.
A city of pioneers.
City of Pioneer. Oh, Hollywoodland. Kok Hollywoodland ya? Bukan Hollywood doang ya?
A A city
Ada
of
suaranya,
dreamers.
Miss. Oke, mantap Adit. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Adit belum gue jadiin moderator ya? Bentar gue jadi moderator dulu. Kok nggak ada? Adanya laporkan.
A city of
Bentar ya.
undercurrents. Where not
Ntar abis ini
everything
gue
is
jadiin
as it
moderator, Adit.
seems.
Ayo Adit, gue jadikan moderator. Kita main ala
A
Noire.
20th century city that will become a model for the world.
Ini adalah game favorit aku,
A city
teman-teman.
that has no boundaries. That will
Tuh,
stretch as
Illuminati,
far
cok.
as the
Wah,
eye
parah
can
udah
see.
Illuminati fix. Illuminati parah aja. Ada Cili, ada Panon. Segar. Ntar dong. Kan
In the
ceritanya
Marine Corps, you
detektif
deal
ya,
with the chain of
polisi-polisian. Yang
command.
pakai kacamata itu, bro.
Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, and that you're on the same team.
Anjay.
Dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know
Waduh,
whether
kok
the guy
nge-lag.
you're talking
Wah,
to is on
nggak
the
ada.
path, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander.
Engine GTA
So who do you
4
trust,
nah.
Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling Noire.
KGPL calling call.
14 Adam, come in.
14 Adam
Go
coming.
ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street.
Ada penembakan.
16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Majuin jat apa, cok?
Go straight.
Dah. Wah, anjay. Majunya apa anjir? Lah. Wait.
Stay on this road.
Lah. Wait, ini kontrolernya agak setolop nih bentar ya. Option controls game controller kok vibrate loh. Si Ucup Alioncom on dong. Gimana? MA setting, nggak ada kontrolnya loh. Apakah gua harus pakai ini anjir? Pakai apa? Dia ngegas. Masa? What the fuck? Masa ada satu? Lah. Oh si Udin. Ya udahlah ya, pakai keyboard aja lah. Males gue pakai pakai stick di kemarin gak ada yang bener anjir.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some
Pakai ini
kind
dong,
of catch.
sirine.
Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself. Keep going straight.
Keep going straight. Ah, ini dia. Anjay. Terjadi penembakan kah kemana-mana?
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place
Oh, gua
down this
kayak
alleyway. We have the
MC
Vic,
Hammer
Scooter
malah.
Payton,
MC
Negro
Hammer.
male
Stevie
bagged
Wonder.
up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall
kacamata
white
hitam
guy,
gitu.
our shooter, put two in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Happy hunting. Ayo kita cari
This is a
clue.
fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
Mana nih?
All right,
Aduh,
have
nggak
it
ada
your
clue
way.
nih. Aduh.
We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
Ganteng ya. Wait, apa tuh? Ada klonteng tongkat. Naon ya mah? Koran.
Look at this junk.
Shering says the mind is the final frontier. Ini apa? Oh, ini mah extra cok. Nggak salah ya.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Manakah kita guys? Oh itu cok. Puas. Pakai ini clue teman-teman? Aduh bukan ya.
Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Cok. Come take a look at this. What man? Darah cok. Oh blood stain.
Shooter put him up against the
Noda
wall
darah.
and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Apa nih? Oh anjir. Lah, senjata di situ dong.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon.
Reflection
I'm
on the
gonna see if I
window.
can find a way up there.
Masa.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Jadi gue denger suara klong teng tong. Bentar, gue jadiin Adit moderator ya teman-teman ya. Adit, laporkan gue nggak bisa. Tambahkan moderator. Hei, Adit sudah menjadi moderator teman-teman. Ayo Adit. Karena dia teman saya ya. Anjir, nge-lag cok. Siapa nih? Clue. Blood stain. Oh, oke. Udah mau ngeliat clue di sini. People ya.
The gun's up on the roof, right?
Iya udah.
So we need to find a way up.
Oke, cara naiknya gimana bro? Kok jadi nge-lag bro? Waduh nggak bagus nih, bentar ya. Oh gara-gara gue buka Chrome cok, edan. Dah, gue buka ini aja ya. Gue buka Chrome nge-lag dong, aduh nih Chrome-nya nih emang nih. Yang tadi nih.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Oh. Drain pipe. Ngelot pipa dong. Ih gelap anjir, nggak kelihatan cok game cok. Kacamata hitam anjir, gaya-gayaan doang. Kok ngelag ya? Waduh nggak bener
How
nih.
you doing, Cole?
Nggak bener
Found
nih
it
Kaizen.
yet?
Nah ini dia. Senjata coy. Apa nih?
Smith
Oh.
& Wesson, serial
Smith and Wesson.
S71893.
Oh ini dia nomor senjatanya ya. 2 peluru.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Oke. Tutup.
We should follow up on this
Dibawa
now
dong
before the
senjatanya.
perp tries to leave town.
Terus gue turunnya gimana? Oh ini. Ini lagi.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from
Oh, ini
here.
kayaknya orang asli sini, dia kayaknya tahu segalanya deh. Toko ini tahu, toko apa tahu. Sekarang mari nih.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout.
Nah, kita
You can't wait to get out of that
ke
uniform,
toko senjata.
can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the
Bisa kayak
road?
GTA nggak?
I'd
Set!
rather get through the
Ah nggak
day
kayak
without
GTA nih, malah
having to
jelek-jelek
put up
gila
my
ya.
ass.
It'll be fine,
Gun
Ralph.
store.
You worry too much.
Nah, kamu nyetir. Aku penumpang, Ralph. Aku males nyetir ya. Ih, gak usah banget gila. Wah, toko senjata nih bro. Toko senjata jadul ya. Gold handed door allow you to enter. Oh, jadi yang handle-nya
Officers Phelps and
gold
Dunn.
bisa kita masukin.
Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino.
Buset.
These babies
Senjatanya
are only
ini ya, kuat
available
banget
special
aja
order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
Smith and Wesson.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
Per grip.
This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
27 nickel kan. Pearl grip. Mana cok? 27 barrel. Nah ini dia.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder,
Errol
203
Schroeder.
South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46.
Tom
Thanks, you've been a
46
big help.
gila.
Anytime. Always
Kita
happy to
tahun
help
46
out
baru
the
merdeka ya.
LAPD.
Ini udah dari toko senjata anjir. GG Gimbang. Oke.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay.
Gue nyetir deh, gue nyetir.
In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Den.
Gue ngedein. Schroeder. Oh, ini orang mana nih? Orang Cibaduyut ya nih. Ngebut lah bro. Ngebut bro. Ngepotan polisi mati. Ya ampun. Ngepot. Asik gila. Nani drifto bro.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
Woi, gila. GG nggak bro?
One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought
Set.
locally using
Anjay.
Schroeder's
Kan
our
lagi buru-buru
shooter.
ceritanya
He's
polisinya.
no criminal mastermind.
Jatuh, nyasar lagi. Ah.
2 out of every 3 crimes are done
Awas
on
pak,
him.
awas pak.
Another fact from the Phelps
Aduh.
Encyclopedia of Thin Air.
Misi.
You really are full of
Misi, berhenti semua, berhenti. Polisi mau lewat. Ada jalan di kanan, gue di kiri dong. Jalan lega, kenapa mesti kanan doang gitu? Misi, nih truk nih satu nih. Nggak baik ya. Menghalangi jalan polisi nggak baik ya. Pecok, aduh, ini kabur nanti dia. Ngepotan. Menik. Oke. Tidak selalu berjalan mulus ya yang disetir oleh saya ya. Matiin sirine biar nggak curiga orang-orang. Ini dia. Kok laki? Nyampe gue ditabrak bajingan baru gue mau ngomong. Sampai gue ditabrak mobil udahlah capek gue. Gold handle door allow you to enter. Oke. Kan udah tadi ya ngomongnya. Inspect a mailbox. Schroeder. Oh, kamar.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Kamar nomor 2. Thank you, Bung. Kamar nomor... Oh, ini dia 2. Assalamualaikum.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Diajak ribut, Cok.
That way.
Maju lu. Wait, nggak kena. Ayo, mau ngapain lu?
You ready, tough guy?
Ayo, kita challenge jangan ini ya. Jangan ngejatuhin topi polisinya ya. Udah, turu. Anjir, turu, Cok. Maju.
You ready, tough guy?
Wait. Mati lu. Bot. Apa namanya?
You all right? I'm fine. I hardly felt it.
Apa tuh, gue lupa namanya.
He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Perkat.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph.
Search
I'm
the
gonna take a look
apartemen.
around.
Apa nih? Apa coy ini, Cok?
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
The fuck is Floyd Rose?
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247.
1247. 1247. Apa nih, Cok? Kenapa dia seperti mimpi, coy? Rambutnya bener rapi-rapi bener ya. Aduh. Batuk-batuk mulu ya. Mau obat Pak Haji. Ini orang mau mudik.
Sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your
Excuse
fucking
me?
head and have you in the
Fuck
brig.
you.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a
Anjir,
bad
asswipe
day,
nggak?
Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The
USMC.
Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD.
Kenapa nggak
This
ngomong dari
bus is for
tadi?
men who want to fight.
Anjir, katanya bus untuk laki-laki yang ingin bertarung. Pala bapak kau, mati semua kau anjir. Sebel banget sungutnya anjir. Ini sebel. Armed and dangerous.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville.
Anjay.
It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at West
Tuh,
Lake
ada penembakan lagi coy.
1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified code 3.
Code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised.
Anjay, ada bokehnya gitu tapi jelek ya bokehnya.
Roger KGPL.
Sosokan bokeh tapi cacat anjir. Anjir mobilnya jatuh banget. Kenapa ada mobil depan tiba-tiba gua? Tiba-tiba gua. Depan gua tiba-tiba. Kiri kan, kiri. Oleng kapten. Anjirnya apa, Cok? Ada pembetulan jalan kan? Wah, anjay. Mafioso, Cok. Anjir pakainya mafia tapi kayak bandit anjir pakai bandana. Wow, ini nih boy. Ini baru perang-perang nih gue suka nih. GTA kah? Mati kau. Mana? Trek mana sih ya? Lah jalan.
Can't hit him from this distance.
Reloadnya tuh. Dia tong.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Dia tong nyumput atau aing ya kadia lah ku sia.
Why is nobody covering me?
Mati anjay gaming live. Hap anjay gaming live hap.
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow.
Mana Cok?
Backup will be here soon.
Mana Cok musuhnya Cok?
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance.
Mati kau. Mati kau headshot gaming. Anjir di atas Cok. Ngapain lagi? Thompson. Nggak usah gaya-gayain pakai Thompson deh kalau nggak bisa makainya. Lah.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole.
Kok easy?
Should be all clear.
Topi pun tak terjatuh anjir. Lawan berjuta-juta miliar orang
Lieutenant
esol aja.
Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotgun, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Anjay. Man could not spare back. Apa kata lu dah ya? Oh bener Cok, ini Cok, tentara Cok.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Oh, di sini si Kelso nih. Siapa nih Kelso nih? Apakah menjadi musuh kita nanti terakhir ya kan? Itu kayak masa lalunya si Cole deh. Iya nggak sih?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as
Oh,
chemistry.
Kelso. Oh,
Two guys
kayaknya
who should have been
temen
friends,
deh.
but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy,
Phelps,
wild,
orang
way too
baik.
tight. And Kelso,
Kelso, orang
a
pendiam.
quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Wow, ibu berarti Cok, si Kelso Cok.
Well, it's a shame you don't
Ini
like to
benerankah
talk
gua
about it,
gua moderator?
Well,
Iya, Dit, benar. Anda
Friends who want to stay
moderator.
friends
Selamat Adit.
don't discuss religion or politics.
Ada
In my case,
moderator,
you
ada
can add
Adit.
the war to that.
I know
Komen
that,
guys,
Bob.
komen. Yang komen nggak
Wendell
jadi moderator.
Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the
Ini
car.
tutorial lari nih kita nih.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You people screw yourselves.
Screw yourself.
Why you? Watch it!
Watch it. Hop, lompatan. Nggak usah gaya-gayaan, mobil mundur. Ntar jadi call vape geprek aja. Mampus kau mau kemana kau?
Bowers! Hold it right there!
Anjir, orang lari nggak ada habisnya stamina-nya, geblek anjir.
I won't tell you again, Wendell. Jesus, Dunn, watch your fire!
Don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Wah,
Give
gelo.
it up, Wendell!
Pengejaran polisi sampai ini tuh.
Stay the hell away from me!
Ditendang ya. Waduh, bener dong. Ditendang aja.
You gotta be kidding!
You fucking asked for it.
You fucking ass for it.
There's no way I'm going back inside.
Wih.
I've done my time.
Kamu kabur ya, Kak? Kamu tahanan
You
kabur
assholes
ya?
already screwed me once.
Ini kenapa sih orang kita kabur ya tadi katanya?
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Alas ya, curang,
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Hah? Lu nggak jatuhin topi gua tadi? Hit. Hit. GG Gimang nggak adik-adik. Tanpa tertonjok
You
sedikit
doing,
pun.
Wendell?
Ya.
Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in
Watch
the
your
Iron
head.
Hotel by
Kayak
tomorrow
GTA
night.
anjir. GTA San Andreas.
Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor.
Anjay, kita suruh bacain cuy.
Esprit de Corps, Merrill 10, Franklin
Merrill,
8,
pinter banget.
Weiss 8, Donahoe 6, Kowalski 6, Hudson 5,
Kelso 2. Bodoh
Leadership,
anjir.
Donahoe 8, Franklin 7, Merrill 6, Kowalski 6, Weiss 5, Hudson 5,
Kelso 1.
Candidate Kelso.
Stupid anjir.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office now.
Mampus kau Kelso ya. Parah Kelso sama atasnya ngomong chicken shit anjir. Tai ayam chicken shit anjir.
For every car, there's a case that makes you,
Tai
gives you
ayam.
that leg up,
Gue
gets you
berjalan tele
recognized as a
air.
shining new star in the squad.
Tokai milik
The case that
manusia.
you solved that shows that you have the
Tai
gumption,
ayam.
the gung-ho,
Tai kotok.
to get up and go to make you stand out
Chicken
from your
shit.
average rank-and-file patrolman.
Penembakan
This could
lagi.
be the one, Cole.
Ada penembakan lagi, Cong.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Apa friend is dead? Ya sudah pasti mati dong.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
All these cops?
Oh, ada bunyi.
Broad daylight.
Pak, kita harus
Crowded
memeriksa.
street. Now I've seen everything.
Apa caranya,
Everybody
Cok?
stay back. Let us do our job.
Tidak ada luka sayat. Berarti dia tidak ada penyiksaan ya. Apakah dari tangannya? Coba kita lihat. Apakah tangannya terluka? Tidak. Tidak ada luka di tangannya. Anjir, kita benar-benar harus satu-satu anjir ini. Kita lihat tangan kanannya. Tidak ada apa-apa juga. Tidak ada cincin. Mungkin dia belum menikah. Kenapa kamu muka lagi kan udah. Lu demen sama dia lihat muka mulu. Apa nih? Anjir, apa cuy ini tuh? Bank of Arcadia. Cegaleta apartemen. Layaway voucher. Layaway itu apa?
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings.
Perhiasan.
Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Pearl earring. Anting-anting mutiara. Kantong kiri, kantong kiri. Tidak ada apa-apa. Di bawah, habis. Dari dulu gitu.
Alright, yeah.
Peluru.
Shell cases.
32.
Looks like 32s.
Pelurunya 32 ya. Ibu-ibu mau kemana ibu-ibu? Apa? Cok. Yo opo, cok ditaruh lagi. Apa nih?
FN Browning.
FN
Serial
Browning.
number 01138.
Oh,
I need to
kita
run
bisa
by
ngecek
gun
ke
store.
toko senjata nih.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Oke. Sekarang gua kemana nih? Ke toko senjata kali ya?
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Siapa ya? Oh, ini dia.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
Oh, ada.
I want to see.
I wanna see.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful.
Oke.
Verbally, of
Jangan
course.
takut untuk ini.
Don't
ya.
accuse her of anything
Untuk
without
menekan
proof.
ya.
Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Oke.
Don't you people have anything better to
Oh,
do?
ini nih.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps,
Bacot kau.
miss. I'm here about the shooting.
Halo yang baru datang,
Did you know
enjoy
the
ya.
victim?
Ya, enjoy teman-teman yang baru datang.
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Oh, ini yang ditembak
Mr.
bosnya.
Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis.
Clovis
Galleta.
Gayeta. Kenapa enggak? Apa Gayeta? Eyewitness account. Iki piye, Cok? Witness detail are entered on the left. Oke. Question are list on the right. Oke. Umurnya 27 tahun. Kok tua banget ya 27 mukanya ya? Coba.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage,
Betul,
my
game ini
boss,
cocok buat yang suka
burst
detektif
in
guys.
yelling
Aduh,
that
apa tuh?
I'm late on my lunch.
Kayak Sherlock Holmes, bener.
We
Ini
came
game
back.
detektif Conan ya.
I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Masa. If you think witness is lying and you have proof, select lights, accuse. Okay, you will need. Okay. Oke, ini kayaknya berbohong dia ya. Coba. Detektif Conan but with a gadget. Iya anjir.
You're lying, Miss Galetta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell.
Anjay.
I've done nothing wrong.
Nah, ini kayaknya
How
pakai
can you
surat yang
prove
tadi tuh.
different?
Pakai layaway voucher kayaknya deh. Ya nggak sih? Ah, bener kan? Coba ya.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying.
Anjay.
Tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God, I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu.
Waduh.
He runs the jewelry store.
Dia kamu benernya?
He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another.
Mr. Gage
Mr.
terjatuh.
Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Itu terlihat sangat menyakitkan katanya. Iya dah. Possible murder suspect. Coba kita lihat.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked
Mr.
very
Kalu,
angry.
cok, yang nembak, cok,
He
ternyata,
kept
cok.
firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Oh tadi senjatanya udah kita lihat ya. Oh ini berbohong dia nih. Oh kalau berbohong dia, oh matanya melirik-lirik ya. Dot.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews.
A
lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Detail of shooting.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Halo guys, David di sana. Kenapa ada Anggit anjir? Gue baru nyadar ada Anggit. Halo Anggit, welcome. Oh ini dia tidak berbohong ya. Tapi kenapa melirik? Oh dia bersedih so. Jadi melirik-lirik. Terus.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Ini orang usah ngitung gak gimana sih?
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
1, 2, 3, 5 aja, what the fuck.
We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my...
Anda masih memikirkan perhiasan
Never mind.
Anda ketika ada orang mati.
Yes, officer, I'll make a
You are
statement.
fucking trash, bro. Kita ke toko senjata dulu kali ya, untuk memastikan gitu kan.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tunggu dulu Anto.
Hey, maintain the perimeter.
Ente kadang-kadang kita ke toko senjata dulu, bro. Enter senjata, enter senjata. Enter mobil. Kita ke gun store dulu. Untuk memenuhi nanti kalau misalkan Pak, pakai spion dong. Aduh, ini gue ya salah ya. Gue yang salah ya, kenapa gue yang marah? Gak usah ngasih lampu. Pak, lampu hijau, Pak. Ya Allah, Pak. Lampu hijau loh, Pak. Aduh, Bapak belok dulu kayak. Salah nih. Aduh, ini gara-gara baca komen Adit nih jadi nabrak nih. Wah, udah. Adit salah ya, Adit. Adit nih, gara-gara baca komen Adit anjir. Salah Adit, guys. Pak, misi Pak, udah. Ini mobil pada kayak mobil car semua anjir. Ayo, kita lurus terus. Oh, itu toko senjata tuh. Misi. Oh, Kan gua polisi punya sirine dong. Lah, iya cowok. Wah, udah Adit pokoknya udah. Nggak mau tahu gue pokoknya Adit salah. Eagle Sun. Anak elang. Anjay. Anak elang atau? Halo, Pak. Akhir kenapa toko ini botak-botak semua?
What can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir. Wilshire Division.
Oh,
We need
Dan.
you to
Gue
trace
kira
the serial.
Dam anjir namanya.
Sure.
Bodoh anjir.
What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah.
Wah, bener udah.
Kalu. Edgar
Soyam,
Kalu
Bang.
was his name.
Lu kata
It
GTA.
looks like it never been fired. They brought it in here for cleaning
Oh,
anyway.
kan bener yang punya Edgar
And he
Edgar
bought a box
Kalu.
of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Oh, udah fix berarti. Yang punya senjata si Edgar Kalu ya. Kita tidak asal menuduh berarti sekarang ya. Coba kita ketik Hesoyam ya. Hesoyam. Wah, nggak bisa udah rusak. Kalau game rusak gara-gara anggit ya. Location. Hartfield. Set destination. Awas, lampu hijau, gua jalan nih. Awas, polisi lewat. Mana ngomong? Oh, jangan jalan sini ya, biar tidak curiga ya, si Edgar Kalunya. Oh, ini tokonya. Soyam ya. Wah, ini dia nih. Penjahat nomor satunya nih.
Can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Dia kabur.
Go, Cole, go!
Wah, ini nih si Antum jangan hello officer, antum bantu. Ente kadang-kadang.
Kalu, get back here!
Anjir, masuk ke toko sape aja anjir.
He wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Pak, misi bu, penjahat bu. Freeze!
Stop or I will shoot.
Mampus anjir. Takutan ya.
Easy!
Easy, motherfucker.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
I want my lawyer. Oh, telat. Apanya telat, Cok?
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that
Ini polisi jago di sini ya, nggak kayak di
your
GTA ya,
marriage.
GTSA ya.
The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what ifs.
Kalau
the
GTSA
might have been.
ngumpet di Jukut, ngilang anjir bintangnya Edan aja.
The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past.
Oh, ini siapa nih?
The case you never.
Anjir, eta lobang irung anjir. Ngumpil pakai jempol muat
God's
anjir.
mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son.
Game
I hear
bitch
it's you
nggak?
who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Game
Yes, sir.
bitch.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber,
Sila
a man
game
of
bitch.
initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting
gede
this
bener
man with
peluangnya.
the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview,
Wah,
sir?
kita yang
I am
interview
young
nih.
Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest
Aduh,
record.
deg-degan deh. Apakah gue
Not to
bisa
mention
interview
the
ya
fine
kan?
work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation.
Anjo.
Takes a certain animal cunning, lad.
Kita
Do you
punya
think you
semua
might be
bukti
ready
sih.
for that?
Udah pasti dia pembunuhnya.
Yes, sir.
buktinya.
I think I am.
Good man.
Good
You need
man.
many things for a conviction, young Phelps.
So good man.
A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter.
Kok Paul?
How are you feeling?
Colfeld.
Fine, sir.
Colfeld. Apa siapa sih
Very
namanya
good.
susah banget dah.
The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil.
Anjay.
Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance.
Don't fail me.
Don't fail me.
Bisa ini EG Gaming, bray. Udah kita tembak. Ini senjata milik Anda gitu. Senjata aku dicuri, tidak
Has my
mungkin
lawyer
dong.
arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
Nggak ada lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Argument with Gage.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Ini kayaknya Daup deh. Daup ya? Oh ya Daup bener. Daup. Loh,
So you
kok
shot
incorrect
this guy
anjir?
over the sale of a watch.
You think Jewish people are going to continue to take it lying
Masih
down?
pemula.
Straight and orderly lines to the ovens? Not this heap. I say enough is enough. No more. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Ah udah, nggak berbakat gue jadi detektif anjir.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy.
Suruh balik lagi anjir bangke. Oh disuruh pakai intention ya kita ya, bangsat. Siapa yang cita-citanya sudah nanya terus kita balik lagi. Itu nggak ada. Ayan dia kena stage.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu.
Ayan
Shot a
aja.
man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Oh, udah. Argument with Gage.
You followed Everett Gage,
Kita
the
lihat
girl
I ya,
back
tadi
to the
suruh
shoe
lihat I
store.
sih kayaknya.
You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Oh, aku tidak bersalah. Berarti lie ya. Use of can lead breakthrough or in oke. Remove an answer. Lie dong, sudah pasti dong.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Oh, pakai ini coy. Pengakuan dari ini. Dari si Gayeta. Cuman kurang tepuk tangan sambil bilang aku di mana. Apa ya? Yang mana ya guys ya? Ini deh gue pakai ini.
We know all
Bener.
about the argument.
Shit, man.
Scaletta made a
I'm a
statement.
fucking detective right now.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, ini mah doubt lagi anjir. Apa ya? Aku ingin intuition lagi, teman-teman boleh ya? Ada berarti. Kita lihat matanya. Nah, matanya kemana-mana.
You left-wing leaning
Easy
parasite.
gaming, Mike.
You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher. You and that stump Gage.
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of
Gara-gara
Everett
si
Gage.
ininya
I
nggak suka
respect your
sama si
beliefs
Gage-nya.
and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury
Okay.
can commute to murder in the second degree.
Seru juga gamenya.
May God have mercy on you, sir.
Seru ya teman-teman ya. Aduh pusing nih gue mainnya. Aduh, ke penjara deh gue katanya.
Masterfully done, Officer
Anjir
Phelps.
tadi dimarah-marahin, sekarang masterfully done
It is
bangsa.
just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young fellow. The department needs
Oh,
heroes.
joy.
A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a
Kembali
piece
ke
of
tugasmu
advice.
sekarang, Boyo.
Get yourself two
Boyo,
suits,
boy.
get them pressed.
Seru bang, soalnya nggak ikut mikir, bangsat kamu Anggit. Gue yang mikir ya. Kamu sialan Anggit. Hebat, kamu hebat. Tapi cita-cita seperti Anggit, bangsa. Apa deh? Woi, dapat semua ya. Tembak kaki, Cok. Oh, iya. Kalau tembak kaki jangan, cuy. Kakinya gerak-gerak. Kan gue rip M. Anjay, sekarang udah nggak jadi ini ya. Udah nggak jadi pakai baju hitam-hitam gitu lagi ya. Anjir, udah jadi PNS aja. Bajunya pakai coklat, Cok. Jadi PNS aja.
Posted here next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about.
Udah jadi PNS sekarang dia.
Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps.
Ini
You
partner
go
kita
easy on
sekarang.
me and let me earn the
Lakowski.
odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Isn't he, Mel?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Cole
Hi,
Phelps.
Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Uduh.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and
Oh,
advice.
They all dress
kepala
like movie stars?
detektif.
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps.
Oh, enjoy.
Some of you guys
Tidak
may know
semangat ya tepuk
Phelps.
tangannya
He's
ya.
the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only two serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm going to start you out with one case.
Dia tahu traffic ya.
Okay, I'll
War
give you a
dalam.
couple more.
Anjay.
You screw up, you'll be
Bulan Pak,
rousing vagrants
Beb
and
Gracie
running
Abram
license
ngajak jalan-jalan. Siap Anggit, siap,
Get
siap.
down to the PE freight depot, 6th and
Anjir,
Alameda.
Gracie Abram
Patrolman
ngajak
called in a
jalan aja.
suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See
Dengan
what you can
saya
find out.
bermain Elano.
Come on, Phelps.
Ayo.
Got this
apa deh?
gadget whiz putting recording devices into the place for me.
Oh, kita kemana nih? Oh, ini ada kendaraan yang
we going to the Mocambo this
ditinggalkan ya, abandon. Itu bisa ganti kostum ya? Coba. Ah, nggak bisa, Cok. Di mana ganti
Was
kostum?
you quick, didn't I?
Ngajak
6 years
ribut.
on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes. What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Bisa lari nggak sih jalannya? Bisa.
Look, that's the latest thing.
Mary says
Yeah,
he'll
get
sing.
it, what?
Only if I guarantee he walks.
The early bird gets the worm.
That's the guy from the papers.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas.
Dah, kenapa dia di dalam sono?
I'll direct.
I'll direct. Yuk, gas. Quick super. Astaga, apa sih?
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle
Nggak mau. Gua mau, aku mau fokus
Tell me a
misi.
little about yourself, Phelps.
Misi,
Are we friends now?
Gua tabrak nanti lu.
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. Grew up in San Francisco.
Ngepot.
Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Reno CS at Camp Elliott.
Anjay.
Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign.
Misi guys, misi guys.
Shipped back home.
GG.
Here on the beat.
Meninggal, nggak jadi GG.
So you won the Silver Star.
Bisa nggak sih?
I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this
Gak
straight.
sial.
You single-handedly
Gue sial mulu aja di mobil, tidak.
No. You were up there all night.
Ngepotan. Udahlah Pak, maaf gua.
You finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe.
Brutal anjir, ntar gue bangga.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuder.
Kok jauh ya?
Sounds like you had it rough. I did my job. No one is saying you didn't.
I
I did 6
Gue masih
years
penasaran
ago.
deh pakai stick, bentar ya. Gue mau
That's
coba
the
ya.
third time.
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and Sarahs. Any unit to handle, code
Lah,
2
yang satu
identified.
ngerem.
Take the next right. Go ahead, KGPL.
Kenapa gue jadi ngerespon anjay? Bangsu ini udah lah ya. Tembak tembakan nih kita nih.
Another 459. I hear that.
Apa bu?
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Oh itu dia. Wish. Subdue the suspect.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Antum jangan kabur antum. Seorang doang nih musuhnya. Sosokan mau jadi cowboy aja. Harus ngejar.
You can still catch him.
Ya antum bantu dong. Mana lagi bocah? Wus. Udah dong. Bisa nggak sih kayak tadi lagi? Nggak bisa, Cok. Nggak bisa di inian lagi. Udah hilang.
Come on, Flatfoot. Let's negotiate.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Apa sih?
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
I'll do it. I swear to God I will. You fucking asked for it.
Anjay, gagal kah? Ya, ada korban. Bukan cuma ngancem doang. Ya.
Oh my God!
Ya nggak tahu ya, gue juga ya gimana ya ceritanya ya. Hehe, aku tidak bersalah di sini teman-teman. Satu korban ya, lumayan lah ya satu korban. Anjir, anak level what the fuck?
You'll be taking the next right.
Ngegasnya gimana sih? Sumpah dah, masa gue jalan buntut tuh? Ngaco nih ininya nih, tuh. Oh yang ngaco ini kontrolnya. Wait.
Take the next right.
Antum yang nyetir.
You know the way. You can drive.
Ngelakson ente. Kalau gue nyetir lama ya. Duh, kalau gue tabrak tuh.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Mobil apa itu anjir merek kayak gitu, Cok?
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Ayo kita ke sono, kita tanya nih bapak-bapak tadi. Anjir, suara gue jadi kenapa jadi kayak Karni Ilas ya?
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Ooh. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Apa
Nice day for it.
Sir, I'm
Wawancara dulu.
Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Kayaknya gua ini dulu nggak sih? Lihat-lihat dulu, baru kita wawancara.
How's the world looking?
Kacamata.
Always the same two of you fight. How about you?
Kita buka.
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Frankie Joker says it's contaminated.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy.
32 tahun.
What was he doing out here?
Ini foto orang ini. Dan black.
Happier times, I guess.
Waduh. Kacamata. Ada clue kah? Wah, ada clue-nya.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Stenzel, oke. Ini clue A. Ada clue B nggak ya? Kayaknya urutan gitu deh. Nggak ada, Cok. Kok nggak ada sih? Si bos.
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Apa? Di bagasi katanya.
After this, I got 4 jobs from Red Lake Park and 1 up at the Hollywood Hills.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Sus. Ada ini, ada pembelian babi hidup.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Ada apa, Cok? Ada apa? Ada. Nggak ada apa-apa. C. Wah, rokok.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Doesn't tell me anything banget. Nggak ada apa lagi? Oh, itu cuy.
I've got
ini dia nih.
How about $5?
Insta hit.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
ABC. D-nya nggak ada. Oke, kita lanjut ke si Mang Ujang nih.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and recognized.
Apakah dia benar? Apakah dia jujur? Kita lihat ya. Jujur nggak dia? Jujur sih dia orangnya.
Did you see anybody else in
jujur
the car?
berarti.
Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Okay.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Apakah dia bohong? Coba kita lihat. Ngelirik nggak dia? Jujur ya?
Have you ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Okay, content of wallet.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Ngelirik ke dadaw dewa.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Blood stand pipe.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Apakah dia tahu? Coba kita bener nggak deh? Wah jujur.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Look dry already.
Darahnya udah mengering, berarti udah lama cuy.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If
Apa
you're done
tuh?
here, we'll head over there now.
Oke, kita ke rumahnya si Adrian Black. Adrian Black siapa? Rumahnya siapa? Mobil kita yang mana ya? Peter Boy.
You can drive.
Oh ya.
Where are we going?
Black Resident nggak tuh? Agak racist ya namanya ya. Black Resident. Oke, kita ke rumahnya si Adrian Black. Rumahnya bagus banget ya. Lovely house. Jam 11.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in?
Mrs.
We
Black.
have some bad news.
You
and
racist?
We'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Dia baru masang water heater.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Apakah pemasang ininya?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Asik. Kita investigasi dulu teman-teman. Ada nggak? Ada clue nggak? Apa? Ya masa gini yang dilihat? Yang bener-bener aja ente. Halo, aduh. Datang lagi nih. Ada yang bisa diinvestigasi kah teman-teman?
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Ini apa sih? Korek.
Maybe Adrian is a patron.
Jelangkung.
R&I should have an address.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Kita harus ngeliat lagi yang lain. Coba kita lihat lagi ya. Apa nih? Tagihan Insta-Hit.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Tapi bukan 2 hari yang lalu diinstalnya. Apa ya sebenarnya? New clue, Insta-Hit player, oke. Tidak menginikan apa-apa ya. Keluar. Cucian kah? Udah. Kau ya ting gitu tadi udah ya. Ini apa nih?
This must be Adrian's.
Oh sama kacamatanya.
Stencil. So the glasses are a match.
Berarti bener ya, yang mati si dia nih. Ini apa nih? Foto. Kangen.
To my Adrian.
Kangen dan
This thing gets
lonely
more and more
without you. Hurry
interesting.
back, my darling. Lebay. Lebay.com. Udah semua? Apa nih? Apa nih? Tiket kereta ya? Bener,
Used
tiket
ticket
kereta.
to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Sus. Coba ini apa? Foto dia.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Kenapa ini? Ada apa ini? Kenapa fotonya terpisah gitu kan? Apakah ngambek-ngambekan kah? Udah nih, udah diinvestigasi semua nih. Telepon, coba kita lihat.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Ngapain kita
I need an
telepon-telepon?
address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Oh, kita mau ke Kavanaugh Bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment.
Siapa tahu dia kabur kan ke Kavanaugh Bar, soalnya nggak mati gitu.
Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt. South side of Union Station.
Sus.
Thanks, ma'am.
Apa nih? Investigate. Udah lah ya. Udah cukup bukti deh kayaknya. Oh, inian, Instahit. Belum. Ini apa nih? Bisa dibuka nggak? Tidak mungkin oksidol. Nah, kita keluar. Udah di backyard kan tadi. Mana Instahit? Kamu berbohong. Mrs. Adrian Black. Ini apa nih? Bisa dibuka nggak? Tidak bisa dibuka, teman-teman. Oh, ini dia.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Masa gue suruh ngerakit? Mana lagi? Ini lurus. Plok. Nah. Ini di sini. Plok. Nah. Anjay, ada pajel-pajelan bocil. Plok. Kok jago? Asik.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Apakah ini yang ngebunuh? Yang memasang Instahit? Bisa jadi ya. Apa tuh? Apa? Gak jelas. Masa bunga investigasi? Apa sih? Oh, koran lah, masuk ke koran-koran lah.
I'm alright now.
Udah langsung. Amrat bacot kau.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Apakah dia berbohong? Matanya lurus ya. Berarti truth.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman
Selamat
at my
sore,
husband's
Mas.
plant.
Dari
Very
Vianorka
shady
Putra hadir dari Yogyakarta. Halo Mas Vian, selamat datang. Selamat sore. Kita lagi main ini detektif-detektifan ya. Seru banget nih.
Your husband frequents Cal's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Apakah dia jujur? Jujur nggak nih? Jujur ya.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's
Halo, Mas
been away
Vian.
in Seattle a lot on business.
Location of Adrian Black.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Apakah dia jujur? Coba lihat matanya. Dia ngedip-ngedip doang, tidak melirik. Melirik coy. Coba ya. Ada yang bisa ini nggak? Ada yang bisa menjadi ini nggak kalau dia berbohong? Tadi gue nanya apa nih? Jawab deh coba.
So you didn't
Oh,
arrange
harusnya
to
lie
meet him
deh.
out at the rail yards.
I've never been near a rail yard in my life.
Salah cuy.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left you yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Apakah dia berbohong? Nggak bohong sih. Mas, itu game horor kah atau game petualangan seperti detektif Kobo? Ini game jadi ini sih, jadi detektif gitu. Kita kayak ini apa nanya-nanyain orang gitu, nyari-nyari clue. Kalau game horor saya nggak berani. Ini seru cuy game cuy, sumpah ini seru banget.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Ini dub nih.
You and your
Ya
husband are separate
anjir.
men. What gives? Did you want him out of the way?
Kok salah lagi, detektif Conan. Oh.
No, I did not.
Kok salah
My
lagi?
husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
Kita salah cuy. Aduh, salah lagi, salah dua cuy.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Apakah dia jujur? Coba kita lihat matanya ya. Agak-agak senyum. Coba kita remove answer, kita agak nge-cheat ya. Truth sini kayaknya sih. Truth deh. Oh,
Is
ya,
there
bener.
anyone who can vouch for that?
Ya ini game detektif gitu ya.
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never
Kasian
came home.
banget.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Aduh, 4 dari
Please
6
do,
salah cuy.
detective.
Sial. Ya udah, yang penting ada yang bener ya, satu ya. Itu film favorit saya sewaktu kecil, Mas, Detektif Conan. Di Indosiar ya, bener ya. Dari anak kecil tiba-tiba bisa berubah jadi anak dewasa remaja, bener-bener. Itu anime Conan. Seru tuh, seru.
Can you drive to this one?
Kita kemana nih ya?
All right.
Ke bar,
Where
kita ke
to?
bar. Kafannya bar.
It's him, the cop from the newspaper.
Wih, cop on newspaper jelas. Sharp.
Jeez, I'm so glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. But stranger things have happened.
Waduh. Disuspek dia ngebunuh anjir. Apakah sus dia? Apakah sus? Kafannya bar.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Mampus.
You looking for someone?
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Waduh. Dia penyendiri di belakang katanya. Yang mana nih?
J.W. Robinson and
Frank Morgan?
Oh, ini dia.
Who's asking? Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand
Aduh,
you're a
yang
friend
ini nih
of
gue males
Adrian
nih.
Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Coba kita
We
tanya-tanya ya.
found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk off, Phelps.
Coba kita lihat inti apa nih katanya. Anak kecil bisa menyusup peniru suara orang lain pakai pitanya dia. Oh iya, pakai alat-alat ya. Oh, dia berbohong nih kayaknya nih. Apa ya? Kita pakai apa ya? Oh, ini. Receipt of for life log ya. Tadi kan kita ada nama dia tuh di situ.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there. And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Ah, lu ngomong rail yard barusan. Itu berbohong.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it.
Hi.
We can call the slaughter yard and nail you. All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Ah. Seolah-olah dia diserang ya.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea.
I think he took off for Seattle.
Lu berbohong lu bangsat. Dap.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan.
Spill it,
or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you. He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of
Di
Temple and
Figueroa.
Figueroa.
Oh, is Figueroa
Apartment
cuy.
number 2.
Bagi Anda yang tahu Figueroa, wah, Anda tidak baik
that's
Anda.
all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Wah, ternyata tidak
I'm
mati
just
ya.
glad I could help. I love cops.
Anda
Cuff him,
bodoh.
let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Apa? Arrest lah. Arrest kok aing. Seru ya? Gila. Nangkep-nangketin orang tidak bersalah.
Let's get over to his apartment.
Oh, dia bersalah cuy, soalnya menyembunyikan orang ya.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine.
Kita kasih tau si Black ini dulu ya tadi. Kasih tau nggak sih? Coba. Kita provokasi ya biar berantem ya. Coba bisa nggak? Pentau aja gue deh. Sekarang masih ada nggak sih kartun? Kayaknya udah nggak ada deh. Sudah diisi dengan ajab Indosiarnya. Ah, darahnya bukan darah manusia.
Roger, KGPL. Trying to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Darahnya bukan darah manusia ya. Di Indosiar sudah tidak ada Conan-Conan, kartun-kartun tidak ada.
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People.
Coba kita ngomong dulu ke si Bu Adrian ya. Bu, suami Bu masih hidup, Bu. Bisa ngobrol nggak? Ya bangke.
I'm sorry. If there's nothing more, I really think I should lie down.
Lebay kau. Udah langsung lah kita tangkap dia. Langsung OTT, operasi tangkap tangan, anjay.
You can drive.
Morgan
Do we
apartemen.
know where we're going?
Bacot kau. Oke. Kita ke Morgan Resident. Morgan apartemen. F Morgan ya. Fuckley Morgan. Kita masuk teman-teman.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Kita lihat di sini seperti biasa ya. Apartemen nomor 2. Ada apa dengan nomor 2 gitu kan? Nomor 2 mulu.
Apartment 2.
Selain kartun favorit saya Conan, Jiban. Aduh, Jiban ya. Zaman dulu banget Jiban. Sen saya, woy. Jiban zaman dulu banget. Nomor 2 ini dia. Seru tuh Jiban tuh.
Help you, gentlemen?
Ah, si Adrian Blake.
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest. Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try to hit him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
Itu game detektif kotanya seperti di kota Jakarta, Mas. Iya, kayak kota Jakarta. Ini di New York ya. Di New York apa di LA tahu dah.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Ini nggak apal Amerika ya. Ah, kena kamu, Adrian Black.
It's over, Adrian. Stop right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black?
Yes, Bang. Thank you,
Why
thank
the
you.
melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Udah, weh menang kita ya. Gimang. Dua salah doang ya kita ya.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style too.
Well done, detective. Sekarang kota
Efficient
Jakarta
investigation
kota
technique,
di
good
Sulawesi
public
kota luar
presence.
negeri mewah megah.
You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here.
Ini cerita kita di
go a long way in
zaman
this
di
department.
tahun 40-an ini ya. Tapi 40-an Amerika udah kayak gitu ya, gila. Asik, the driver seat. Vehicle damage-nya $400, city damage-nya $10. Oke, kita ntar ya, kita mungkin ada ceritanya dulu nih. Biasanya ada cerita dulu. Habis cerita kita udahan dulu cuy, udah mau maghrib ya kan. The console car. Jakarta Plaza Luar Negeri, yoi. Konsul car nih yang mana ya?
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand.
Ada mobil abandon lah, ini kayaknya banyak orang
says the
ini.
vehicle was dumped in his backyard.
Ninggalin mobil ya.
There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions?
Good.
Get going.
Oke, mungkin sampai sini dulu ya teman-teman semuanya ya. Buat game kali ini. Jangan lupa subscribe kalau belum subscribe dan jangan lupa mandi ya, udah sore. Oke, sampai sini dulu dan thank you semuanya. Selamat sore. Kita lanjut lagi besok. Kita main game ini lagi ya, seru banget nih. Thank you semuanya. Selamat sore.